Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're glad to have you back on the Jerome Strickland channel. I hope all is well with you. Hope all is good with you tonight. I got some more images of nature. You know, some of us can't be in nature, but you can look at images of nature and it puts you in a good vibration, in a good frequency. Watching trees, the grass, and the water. Relax and be at rest. Everything is all good. Well, we're back with another video today to give you some more metaphysical laws of the universe, some more esoteric knowledge to help your life out, to do something good for you as you take the good and do something good for someone else. Isn't that what it's all about? Passing on the good. Well, we're going to get on into the lesson today. I'm not going to hold you too long, about 20 or 30 minutes. That's all right with you. Today, I want to talk to you about developing good habits, developing right habits, and becoming, this is the way to becoming the person you want to be. You know, we all have an image in our minds. We all have a picture in our minds of what we want to be. But doesn't it seem like it's very hard and very difficult to get there? I have a picture in my mind of what I want to be. There is a path. There is a way to getting to that place of being that person that you want to be. And it's by developing good habits. You see, your habits shape the person you are. If you have good habits, over time, it will shape you into a good person. The other end of the spectrum, if you have bad habits, it will shape you into a not so good person. Y'all thought I was going to say bad, didn't you? Your habits are the pathway to being the person you want to be. Developing good habits. So if you're sitting there tonight, this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are listening to this video at, and you're wondering, how come I'm not the person I want to be? How come I can't be the person I want to be? How come I'm not where I want to be? How come I'm not doing what I want to do? You see, this is not a motivational video. This is a video, I make all of my videos. I give you real metaphysical laws. I give you real laws of the universe. I'm not just here to motivate you. I'm here to give you real information. Esoteric, universal, metaphysical principles and laws. Hermetic principles. Which really is religion and all kind of religious texts are based off of. So when you hear that preacher preaching and you hear that teacher teaching, if you can see through all the religious the religiousness of it, you see all he is teaching esoteric, metaphysical, hermetic principles and laws. So which came first? The religion or the universal laws? It's just like asking which came first, the chicken or the egg. But I didn't mean to get sidetracked just then. We're talking about developing good habits. Developing good habits is your pathway to being the person you want to be. So if you ask yourself, I want to be a better person. I have a picture in my mind. I have a mental photograph of the person I want to be. But I just can't seem to get there. I just can't seem to be that person. I've been trying for years. I've been reading books. I've been listening to people. I've been going to religious institutions. I've been trying to do everything I can to be a better person. It's not all about being a good husband or a good wife or a good Christian. It's not about that. Being a good father and a good mother, to be a good son or a good daughter. Well, what is it about then? It's about being the best version of you. The best you can be. And once you concentrate on being the best you that you can be, all the other stuff will fall in place. You want to be a good father? Be the best you that you can be. You want to be a good mother? Be the best you that you can be. You want to be a good son or daughter? Be the best you that you can be. Concentrate on developing yourself from within. Develop good internal habits. I'm going to give you a list of habits. So you have to start with the inward first. Your outwardness is basically a reflection of your inwardness. If you get yourself right on the inside, you can get yourself right on the outside. This is a universal law. This is a principle. It's working on the inner man and developing that. You see, your situation on the outside is a reflection of what's been going on the inside. I'm going to give you a few good habits to start with today. And as you go along, you can write down other good habits that you can develop. You don't have to take all of my good habits. You can think for yourself. That's what I teach. Think for yourself. Rely upon your own ideas. You have some good ideas. You have some good thoughts. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't. Stop letting people make you feel less than. Stop letting them lower your self-esteem. So, we are going to get into just a few principles and universal laws of habits. Now you can add to these, you can rearrange these however your heart sees fit. I want to begin. My first principle is the going within principle. Develop a habit of meditation and affirmation and saying positive, upbuilding things to yourself. You can't rely on other people to support you all the time. You can't rely on other people to say what you want to hear all the time. Sometimes you have to support yourself. Sometimes you got to say what you want to hear from you. Meditate. You can do this as you meditate. Meditating is separating yourself from the matrix. It is separating yourself from this crazy reality that we live in. Learn to meditate. Go within. Speak positive affirmations to yourself. Be supportive of yourself. You got so many people, they do just the opposite. And that's why their life is not good. First of all, they don't meditate. They don't separate. They don't get somewhere and quiet their mind and relax their muscles and close their eyes and look at the little pixels underneath their eyelids. Put on a good song, vibrating song, where it will raise your frequency and vibrate. Listen to 528 and good frequencies that are going to get you there. 432. These are good frequencies. You can go on the internet and find these frequencies. They're not that hard to find. But my first law and principle is to go within and be positive to yourself. Speak positive words within yourself. And just doing that will reshape much of your reality. And many of you haven't been doing that. You've been talking down to yourself. You don't take time to separate. Go out in nature if you can. Find a nature trail. Find a little spot that's just yours. And talk to God. Talk to the universe. And talk positively to yourself. Separate yourself from the current system. You see, just doing this can change much of your reality. It can change much of your situation. Whatever you want, say that to yourself. If you want to be more abundant, say, I am abundant. If you want to be handsome or beautiful, say, I am handsome. I am beautiful. If you want to be a good father or a good mother, say, I am a good father. I am a good mother. But say it with feeling and meaning. See, you got to put feeling and meaning and realness behind it. You can't just go through the motions. Put some realness behind it. When you say, that's what makes affirmations work. Repeating them over and over again and putting realness behind it. See, they're not going to work if you don't say them over and over again, if you don't put no realness behind it. As a man thinketh, so he is. As a man believeth in his heart, he confesses with his mouth. You got to believe it in your heart. And as you believe it in your heart, confess it. Whatever you need, whatever you want, say it over and over again with feeling and meaning behind it. Now, your reality may not change overnight. But if you continue to do this and ignore the circumstances, ignore the impossibility of it, and just meditate, speak positively to yourself. Speak positively to the universe. Feel what you are saying. Don't just say it. Be bathed in your own words of affirmation, good affirmation. And watch. You wake up one day and your reality around you would have changed for the better. Affirmations do work, but what they What many don't tell you is that you have to do it over and over again. Make up your own affirmations. Put feeling and meaning behind it. And do it for days, weeks, months, years, until your reality changes. That's a good habit to have. Do this every day. Another principle. Walk in love. Keep a good attitude. I know negative things happen. Negative things happen to us all. We all go through negativity. But you don't have to be negative because of negativity. It's something about staying in a high frequency. And I know this is hard, and I know this is difficult, especially when you've been victimized, when people have stolen from you, when people have used you, when you've been manipulated, when you've been heartbroken. And you telling me I have to stay in a high frequency and a vibration? No, you're going to get down sometime. And you have to go let those feelings out. Don't hold those feelings in. And see, that's the only way to get your vibrations back. Go somewhere and let those feelings out. Go into a room and just scream to the top of your lungs. Take a pillow and beat the wall with it. Let your feelings out. Don't hold them in. Let them out. And once you let them out, you will feel so much better. And it's like bouncing a ball off the floor. Once it hits bottom, it bounces back up in the air. I'm not one of those people saying that is the say hold your feelings in. That's the way you get your frequency and your vibration, by high. Get them back high again is by letting them out. And once you let them out, your frequency will be just like a ball. It'll jump back high again. But keep your frequency and vibrations as high as you can, as much as you can. My third principle is don't hold grudges. Don't hold unforgiveness and grudges in your heart and mind. If you do that, it will eat you up from the inside out. So, forgive and move on. I didn't say you had to forget it. Sometimes it's better to remember when someone has manipulated you. It's better to remember when someone has broken your heart. It's better to remember when someone has tricked you and lied to you. You need to learn from those lessons. But this world is not that friendly. And what's with this onslaught of that are against nice people, nice guys? They say nice guys finish last. You see, there are two. I want to say this real quick. There are two types of nice guys. There's the manipulative nice guy who's nice just to get what he wants. Then there's the genuinely nice guy. It's in his nature. And like I said before, when a guy is genuinely nice, he gets walked on, he gets used. No woman wants to really be with him because she thinks he's going to lose. You see, the matrix seems to favor the not so nice guy, and it seems to go against the nice guy. This is why women instinctively see this, and this is why they gravitate away from the nice guy and instinctively go to the not so nice guy. In other words, you see women liking the bad boys. But see, there is another program running. You ever notice the nice guy never truly gets defeated? I'm talking about the genuinely nice guy. I'm not talking about the manipulative nice guy. Being nice doesn't mean you're going to lose. It doesn't mean that you're weak. And so you see all the videos saying stop being a nice guy, stop being nice. I understand. Stop letting people walk all over you. But you can be a nice guy, meaning you can be polite and kind. And if that causes you not to have any friends, if that causes you to not get the girl, that's okay. Because you're being the kind of person God wants you to be. I'd rather be a nice guy than to be a jerk. But I'm a nice guy with wisdom, meaning I don't let people walk all over me. I use wisdom. You see, there's a statement that says, be as wise as a serpent, yet be harmless as a dove. Nice guys are harmless until you mess with them and theirs. And they go from being a dove to being a dangerous serpent. It is the nice guy that runs into the fire to save someone. It is the nice guy that sacrifices himself and puts himself on the line. They are the true heroes. It's the nice guy that jumps in front of the bullet to save someone else. So stop bashing nice guys for being nice and appreciate them. Just wanted to say that. Well, I gave you these principles. Meditate, go within, and use positive affirmations. Talk positively to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Gain a relationship with God, the universe, the Father in heaven, the infinite spirit. Become one with the source of love. When you become one with the source of love, you become love yourself. I'm going to give you a couple more principles. And then, like I said, you can add to these. You can rearrange these. I'm just giving you a little information. I want you to think for yourself. I'm not trying to think for you. And if these principles and these will prove me wrong, try them and prove me wrong. Try them for a good amount of time. Try meditating. Try using positive affirmation. Try them and prove me wrong. But you have to give it time. The polarity must be given time to shift. Sometimes that may take weeks, months, and yes, even years. Anything I say here today, I don't ask you to believe me. So I say, use these principles if you don't believe me, and prove me wrong. Well, I want to give you a couple of more laws and principles here today. Are you ready? Wisdom. If you want to be the person you want to be, you want to navigate through this world, you're going to need wisdom. You're going to have to be wise. Be a conscious observer of every situation. Don't hold your head too high because you're going to look like you're in pride. Don't hold your head too low because then you're going to look like you have low self-esteem. Just tilt the head slightly and use your peripheral vision. And then the matrix The simulation will become clear to you as you see the synchronicities all around you. And as you see the synchronicities around you, use wisdom. And you have to be in the right frequency and the right vibration to use wisdom. Walk through life, and sometimes you get wise by going through hard lessons. I call it the school of hard knocks. Sometimes you have to endure hard lessons. Sometimes you have to be lied to and cheated and stolen from and manipulated. But remember, learn from everything in life. Learn from everybody and everything. Everything and everybody is your teacher. So every time you walk out your door, say, I'm here to learn so that I can be a better person, so that I can teach others, so that I can fulfill my purpose. Here's my last principle. There are many more. I may tell you some more later on, but watch this. The universe reveals his wisdom to those who humbly trust him. God reveals his wisdom to those who humbly trust him. Source reveals its wisdom to those who humbly trust him. You want wisdom revealed to you? Trust. Don't trust other people. Don't trust yourself. Trust the process that leads you into wisdom. Keep a right frequency. Keep right vibrations. Say positive things to yourself. And remember, it's nothing wrong with being genuinely nice. But be brave with it. Use wisdom with it. Be kind and respectful. But be vigilant and observant. And you will be on your way to becoming a better person. These are just some small principles and universal laws that may help you to get you on your way. There are many more. And I may teach those in the future. If you keep coming back to this channel, I will continue to teach the true religion, the laws of God, the universe, the laws of source. And remember, the main program that must be running is the law of love. Nothing I said means nothing without the law of love. Alright, that's my video for tonight. I thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.